Two host nations, two completely different opening nights. Canada had to fight back to rescue a point against Bosnia and Herzegovina, while the United States produced one of the most dominant performances of the FIFA World Cup 2026 so far, dismantling Paraguay 4-1. Today we're breaking down both matches with tactical analysis, key moments, player performances, and the statistics that tell the real story behind the scorelines. We'll also look at how these results affect Groups B and D, and what they mean for the race to reach the knockout stages. Let's get started. Canada entered this match carrying the expectations of a home nation eager to make history. And while they didn't get all 3 points, they avoided defeat and earned a valuable opening result in Group B. The game started positively for Canada. They controlled possession early, pushed Bosnia deep into their own half, and looked determined to dictate the tempo. However, football can be cruel. Against the run of play, Bosnia and Herzegovina struck first. In the 21st minute, Jovo Lukic rose highest from a corner kick and powered a header into the net to give Bosnia a shock 1-0 lead. Suddenly, all the pressure shifted onto Canada. The home crowd fell silent. Bosnia had the advantage despite creating very little from open play. Canada's tactical approach remained unchanged after conceding. Manager Jesse Marsch instructed his team to continue pressing aggressively and attacking through the wings. The Canadians consistently forced Bosnia backward, their fullbacks pushed high, their midfield controlled territory, and the attacking trio continuously looked for spaces behind Bosnia's defensive line. Bosnia responded with a compact low block. Their game plan became simple: defend deep, protect the lead, and look for counter-attacking opportunities. For nearly an hour, it worked perfectly. Looking beyond the scoreboard, the numbers heavily favored Canada. Canada dominated possession. Canada attempted significantly more attacks. Canada spent most of the match in Bosnia's half. But one statistic stood out: finishing efficiency. Canada generated opportunities but struggled to convert pressure into goals. Jonathan David missed chances. Cyle Larin came close. Several dangerous attacks broke down in the final moments. This is where analytics tell us something important. Creating chances is only half the battle. Converting them is what wins matches. Then came the decisive substitution. Cyle Larin entered the match in the 78th minute. Just 2 minutes later, he delivered. A perfectly timed finish brought Canada level at 1-1 and reignited the stadium. The substitute needed barely 2 minutes to change the game. It was a reminder of how important squad depth can be at a World Cup. Group B remains completely open. Canada and Bosnia share the top spot with 1 point each, while Qatar and Switzerland are still waiting to begin their campaigns. For Canada, the draw keeps qualification hopes alive, but they'll know they left 2 points on the table. Now let's move to Los Angeles, where the United States delivered a statement performance. Final score, USA 4, Paraguay 1. And honestly, the margin could have been even bigger. The Americans came flying out of the blocks. Their high-energy start immediately put Paraguay under pressure. Just 7 minutes into the match, an own goal from Damian Bobadilla handed the United States the lead. That early breakthrough changed everything. Instead of sitting back and protecting their advantage, Mauricio Pochettino's side kept attacking relentlessly. The United States looked extremely well organized. Their pressing system disrupted Paraguay's build-up play. The midfield trio dominated central areas, and the front line constantly attacked space behind the defense. Pochettino's philosophy was clear: win the ball high, move forward quickly, attack vertically. The result was wave after wave of pressure. Paraguay simply couldn't cope with the intensity. One of the biggest stars of the night was Folarin Balogun. Balogun scored twice before halftime and caused problems every time he touched the ball. What made his performance so impressive wasn't just the goals. It was his movement. He constantly drifted into channels, dragged defenders out of position, and created space for teammates. Elite strikers don't just score goals, they create chaos. And Balogun did exactly that. Christian Pulisic once again proved why he's the leader of this American team. Even when he wasn't scoring, he was involved in nearly every dangerous attack. His progressive carries, chance creation, and decision-making controlled the game. Analytics often measure key passes, progressive passes, expected assists. And Pulisic excelled in every category. He wasn't just creating chances, he was creating high-quality chances. The most impressive statistic? The United States led 3-0 at halftime. That was the largest halftime lead in U.S. World Cup history. Their pressing forced turnovers. Their transitions were devastating. Their finishing was clinical. Paraguay managed a consolation goal in the second half, but Gio Reyna's late strike completed a dominant 4-1 victory. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Group D already has a clear leader. The United States sit on top with 3 points and a healthy +3 goal difference. That goal difference could become crucial later in the tournament. Australia and Turkey yet to play and are at second and third position. Paraguay are at fourth position, and the next match for them is now a must-win situation. So what did we learn from the opening matches of these two host nations? Canada showed resilience. The United States showed dominance. Canada controlled large stretches of their match but lacked efficiency in front of goal. The United States combined attacking intensity with ruthless finishing. One host nation earned a hard-fought point. The other announced itself as a genuine contender. If the Americans maintain this level of performance, a deep run into the knockout stages is absolutely possible. Canada still has every chance to advance from Group B, but they'll need to become more clinical in upcoming matches. The FIFA World Cup 2026 is only getting started, and both host nations have already given fans plenty to talk about. Do you think the USA can reach the quarterfinals or even the semifinals? Can Canada qualify from Group B? Let us know your predictions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more FIFA World Cup 2026 coverage. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.